gonna watch only videos, no pictures. It will be enough for today because I'm gonna show the pictures. I have also pictures. We're gonna show them later on, but today only short videos. Spaceship of King Anu. We maybe we'll talk about what's going on in the world and stuff like that. So let's begin. So here we have this footage. This is in sighting, and this is the sighting. Let's see here. This is from 14 December. So all the previous videos of Spaceship of King Anu I have showed. So 14 December, we start from the beginning. It is only 4 minutes. Here it is, you see it. We're gonna watch together. I'm gonna explain what we are seeing. This is if I use some kind of metallic stuff here. Let's see if I have some kind of this thing. So I have this one for you. So let's begin from the beginning. You see, I have this stuff here, so I can point out where to start the beginning. So here, when we start watching the video, sometimes my hand I'm shaking because I'm like surprised. I see it. I hurry up to catch my phone and start filming. And I'm not always prepared. Like you see here in this video, I was doing other stuff, maybe wiping out the screen. I do this stuff. This is 14 December, and you see Spaceship of King Anu. I'm showing where to look, and you see this stuff. People might believe this is regular airplane, but it is not because it has some kind of maneuver. It is doing stuff in the sky. It's coming up from the sky, going around this construction, and then here start like giving light on and off. It is hard to fly in such conditions. Um, it is winter time, snow, storms, and stuff like that. So we're gonna watch each video like 4 minutes, but so now we can see how long it has been. 1:30. So let's start again from the beginning, so people may join in. So here I was not prepared. I was looking at the swap cams and I was moving my hand up and down, but we are still watching here the time 20 seconds. It's still in the air. It went up from here. It went up from here, came up from here, went down here like um, now it's 30 seconds, went up from here. So let's see. I still here was not really ready yet. Now I got the focus. I got here. I got it here. Now we start counting from here. Forget about what has been shown. So here we start from the 30. Let's start here. Like this is 50 seconds. Let's start here 50 seconds. It's still going, and it is going to the right hand of yours. It is blowing hard in that region. This is Switzerland. So you see how it's doing, and I will keep this time here on, so you know it is real time, and we know how much it has been in the air, not like moving sometimes, and sometimes disappearing, and sometimes giving light on and off. So we will gonna deal with this stuff, of course, with we got the permission from YouTube, and of course from God, the Most High, to do this stuff, and we will continue doing this stuff, so people will get knowledge about what's going on. So here it is, some kind of teleportation. So let's go back. Let's go back. We were looking at Spaceship of King Anu, and it was here above this construction, and it came down from up and it went down. We're gonna keep this time, so we see this is real time. And then I moved the camera to one that came from the horizon. It is actually the same. From the right hand of yours, it came, and we are watching it now as it swims in the air. I say swims because it's acting like fish moving mysteriously in the sky. So it goes to the same position it was before, and this disappeared and reappeared to the right hand of yours where it was in the middle of the screen. So it goes around this construction, still yet in the air. You are seeing this is moving. This is real time, 2 minutes, and have been in the air. And this is the same spaceship. We're gonna call it Fury Spaceship of King Anu. Talked about King Anu in my previous video. I was dealing with a subject very important with the prophecy of Prophet Daniel. He was a prophet, but actually from the Canaanites, and they have taken the attributes, the character, characteristic. Uh, Here we see I was going. They have taken the character from the Canaanite, put it in the Bible, and changed the name from Danilo to Daniel, putting an I between the N and L. And like we talked about it, all prophets and even angel Michael, Gabriel, all had this L in the end, like Samuel, you name it. So let's go back here. So we were here when this one came. So yeah, we were talking about this prophet Daniel from the Canaanite. And the God in the Canaanite uh, Trinity or religion was El, and his son Baal, Baal, was married to Ashira. And Yahweh seemed to have been mixed with one of these or all these at the same time. So we don't know if Yahweh is El or he is Baal, the son of El, or if even if he is a combination of Ashira and Baal. Some say he is actually El, but they don't agree on that one, so they are confused. Let's go back. We were talking, so we're gonna watch this one now. So now it's been 8 minutes. So when it went here, this is 14th of December. It turns around in the middle of the air. No aircraft can do this stuff. Helicopter, or you cannot do it. A drone cannot do this stuff. It went here and then it turned around. And the way it's moving, sometimes speed increasing, sometimes vanishing in the air. We have very, very bad conditions during this sighting. You see, this footage is hardly seen because of the weather blowing and snowing. And I'm happy. It has been a high activity recently. We are happy because we are seeing spaceship of Uranus, our Father in heaven, mentioned in the Holy Bible. So we see how it's doing. We're going back from to the right hand of yours. It started from the right hand of yours, went to the middle of the screen, and went back. Made a U-turn in air, 180 degrees change from one position to other in the air in such conditions. Sorry, it is rather impossible for any aircraft to do this stuff. So it's not to compare with anything we made man-made. This is spaceship of God, Anu, the Most High. So this is the first footage. And here I usually go to, in the end of the footage, I go to the time. So to show you exactly, so you can compare with the archive. So maybe, so yeah, I go there. This is 14 December, 6 p.m. And here it finished. So we go to the other one. We go to the other one. Let's see. So this is the other one here. Only 43 minutes. Here it is, people. You see how it's doing. So this is also 14 December. Later on footage. Later on footage. That first one was 6 p.m. This is maybe, I don't know really. You're gonna check that one a little later on. See how it's doing, going through very hard weather and flying as if nothing. This is very nice to watch actually, because we know no aircraft can do this stuff. So this is 14 December. This is 5 days ago. See how it's blowing, windy, weather, snowing and stuff. Doesn't really matter. The spaceship is there, up and going, flying, moving like a fish in the sea. Very nice to watch. So let's move to the second one. So like I go here and I show you the time so you can compare. This is 14 December, 6 p.m., 6:46. And you see it has gone by. We go to the next one. This is also 1:41 minutes. Let's see again. This is last Monday. Let's see what's going on here in the sighting. You see, this is more clear. I was looking down. I was not concentrating, and I had this one with me. Show you where to look. I cannot see it yet. You see how the weather is doing. Here it comes from the horizon. I'm zooming out. Although I want to have I want to see the city at the same time, so people they gonna understand this is life, real time, and how it's moving. So if I show it only, if I only show the spaceship, you will not understand. You think some kind of light, but showing the city also. But it is hard to show the city when it goes up, 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 like it's doing now. And then it is, will it go back the same position it came from, or will it disappear, or we don't really know. So here I'm trying to see the time. This is 15 December, 9 p.m. 15 December, 9 p.m. So let's see here again. It was not much we saw. It was a short video. First I was watching this, trying to figure out where I saw it first. Because of the storm, I couldn't see it directly, and then I saw it here. It came from the horizon, from the right hand of yours, went up, 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 and we don't really know. We're gonna see. All praise to the Most High King Anu, Creator of life, God of love and peace, and we know that this stuff is very, very unusual. I don't know what to say because that's not a man-made spaceship. then we saw that we didn't see much, but let's see the second one. I have this one, 1 minute and 11 seconds. This is Tuesday, so we're gonna see this one. Here in I was not uh, I turned to this webcam and I saw it, so I got my phone. I start filming. Very hard weather. So this is 15 December. It was 14. The first two videos. This is 15 December. It's still very hard condition to fly. We have also heard the airplane crashed in USA yesterday in Carolina, and 5 people died. Unfortunately, very sad for these guys. And lot of airplanes went down this year. It feels like I don't know, especially in the USA. This is 16 December. This is 16 December. Actually, I didn't show where to look. Sorry for that. I was talking about what happened yesterday. Very shocked. Airplane went down in USA, Carolina, and 5 people were killed because that crash. Spaceship of King Anu here, hardly seen because of the clouds and the wind blowing. It's going that position, that direction. And we go to the next. After we have seen this one, we go to the next video to watch. Here it's coming here. So yeah, let's go to the next video. This is Wednesday. We have a lot of videos on Wednesday. Start this one. This is ladder clear. This is 3 minutes, and I'm gonna keep this one here to see the time. It is real time. So this is standing in air, not moving. This is the first indication of an aircraft, not a regular, sorry, spaceship, not a regular aircraft, because of staying in the air in one position for a long time. You can start counting here if you want to. See, it is hanging above this church. I know it's hardly seen this church, but I know the area now by now. I've been watching this place for 3 years. There's the church here near the construction, and Spaceship of King Anu always comes here and hangs around above this church, some kind of ancient church and holy church maybe, I don't know, but this is God above the church. With his spaceship. So 2025, it has been a wild year. A lot of stuff has happened. You don't see it anymore. It vanished. Did Vanoa still here? So we had a lot of stuff happening this year. And wars, even disasters, earthquakes, a lot of earthquakes, 8.8 in Kamchatka in Russia, Ukraine war, still going, ongoing. Here we have it. I know it disappears because of the wind and reappears. So that was 16 December. Can go back, check why, when, and how we lost it. We had it here. We had it here, you see? Somewhere here. So you need to look where I'm pointing out. We had it here. Here we had it. So now we remember. Here we had it. Started from here. So here started. So let's start from the beginning. So here we start counting. So we put this time on. So 5 seconds in the air. 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. You still see it here. 14 seconds, 20 seconds, still in the air. 20 seconds in one position, not moving. Not moving. 30 seconds, not moving, still in the air. This is have to do. So not man-made, of course not. This is spaceship of 𝀭American, even Ahura Mazda, and I'm gonna say a lot of names. I want to Baruna, like the name Anu. I like the name Elu. Jesus Christ used the name Elu. Jews they use the name Yahweh, Jehovah. Muslims use the name Allah. Actually, so one more time because it went 1 minute 30 seconds and I was talking. So here we start counting. So I put this timer on. So 6 seconds, you see how staying in the air before it disappears. So let's count out how many seconds it stay in one position in the air before disappearing. So 25 seconds in the air. 40 seconds still up in the air. 50 seconds still up in the air. This is almost 1 minute, people. Not moving in one position. 1 minute in the air, still not moving in one position. One minute, 15 seconds, disappeared. So after 1 minute and 13 seconds, it disappeared. Now we don't see it anymore. I don't know where it go. It went. And no, we have it little bit. Like I don't know really if it was. Yeah, it is here. It is here somewhere. It is here. You see it here. It is here. Now we're talking 2 minutes in the air, people. That's a record. 2 minutes in one position in the air. So this is last Tuesday this week or Wednesday. Sorry, we're gonna check. I'm not sure. This appeared here. I'm showing the time, and this is 17th of December. So this is 2 days ago, people, and 6 p.m. And we go to the next one. This is another one. This is 1 minute and 14 seconds. Also, Spaceship of King Anu. Moving fast to the right hand of yours from the left hand of yours. Moving in very, very hard conditions, windy, stormy weather, and see how it's doing. I'm gonna point out. Look, so yeah, that was 2 days ago. You have another one. This is 3 minutes. This is also 2 days ago. A sighting later on. And I'll show you where I should look. Here it is. Going to the right hand of yours. I don't zoom out. This is not how I do it. I don't zoom out because I want to show you the city beneath. It's rather important to have a understanding about the time uh, when it is in the air. We want to know really if I just zoom in or like we will not know that. We need to see also surroundings what's going on, and it is blowing hard all week in city of Basel in Switzerland. You can check with the archive if they have something like that. I cannot see it myself. Here it is. It's hardly seen because of the weather. But I promise you, we're gonna see later on in this video footage sightings with no storms, no wind, no snow. Clear footage, clear sightings I have for you so you can enjoy the season, Christmas times, and stuff. We want to see more of this stuff, especially at Christmas times. This is the father of Jesus Christ, Anu, or Anu, our Father in heaven. And here we have lost it, I believe. Although I was still filming, trying, hoping it will be reappear from behind the clouds. It is behind the clouds. Or have it gone? Is it gone now? We don't really know. It's very cloudy. See how it's doing with the storm. So yeah, this was not a lot. We saw it. I have another one for you and another one and another one, maybe three more, and we finish. This is like, sorry. Okay, it's very, very bad footage here. 17 December and 19 p.m. So you go to next footage. And this is today. And this is 3 minutes. You're gonna see it. Here it is. All praise to the Most High King Anu, creator of all. You see it here. And let's put a counter. This is 1 minute. 3 minutes, the whole video. We are in the 25 seconds. 25 seconds. December 18. So yeah, very, very strange events this year. With the 8.8 earthquake, a lot of planes went down USA. Here we have it, Spaceship of King Anu. You see how it's doing, how it's moving. And moving fast in the middle of the storm. And leaving stuff behind. See how it's doing, how it's moving. Will it do a U-turn or will it disappear? It does. You do descending maneuver. It is going down. Still see it here. It is going down. It went up here like, and then it is here. Doing stuff here, trying to stay in one position, or it is staying actually in one position. This usually happens before it disappears, but now it decided to, no, it's still one position. See, 2 minutes in the air, flying, not moving now. Near this construction, here it is. Here it is, still see it, still see it. Still see it. So we talked about Tonyan, and we're gonna talk about the Song of Songs, Solomon, in the Bible, Old Testament Bible. We are talking about the Torah, and we have this also from the Sumerian. So this was actually today. So we have still one going. So this is this footage also from today. So yeah, Songs of Songs. Some people claim these are from the Tamuzi Inanna relationship. See here, it's going, moving fast, moving fast. It's real time, 22, 25 seconds in the air. And now a lot of people claiming the story is taken from Sumerian. Love relation between Inanna, the goddess of fertility, and Tammuzid, the Sumerian shepherd, who actually had to offer her fat and milk to convince her to marry him because there's another guy who was a farmer. She refused. This story we see in Cain and Abel. They say Cain killed his brother. He was jealous because God didn't accept that the vegetables, he wanted meat. He took the earth, so he got jealous. Also, the story is rewritten. The real story that it was about Inanna. The two guys, they want to marry her, and Cain, he never killed his brother Abel, but his blood was Anunnaki, higher blood, and his father was Enki, Adonai, and Abel's father was actually Adam. So he got this sign. He didn't grow hair in the face, and he is the father of the Native Americans. This is 19. We're gonna see it one more time. So this is almost half hour, and because of his bloodline, nobody dared to touch him. We're talking about Cain, Cain, Cain in Hebrew, Cain in English. He had this royalty bloodline, and he was the father of the Native American, Indian Native Americans. Nobody's supposed to touch him because he had this sign. He didn't grow a mustache or a beard, and his brother Abel, he was like a human, more human from the Adam, but also Jesus Christ, he never refers to Adam. People say because of the sin. But we know the bloodline also is very, very important. Most people are from Cain and Seth. And we know Seth actually is uh, Satan, or Seth. He was actually Baal, Baal. He was worshipped in Egypt. And that's why we got the sunset, Seth, also Saturn, Satan. And that was a dark god, like dark, like evil. And of course, nobody liked him because he had a donkey face, and he was even called Baal. And this guy said, is like actually to be proud if we are from Cain, but Seth, he has his offspring, and Cain. So this is with Jews. They worship his father, Enki Adonai, but they hate Cain. And that's why they go showing the beard and the mustache, because they think if you don't grow this in face, you don't have this lot of hair, beard, long big beard and mustache, you are from Cain. They don't want to become like connected to Cain, although it is not good to be connected to Seth, because Seth, me myself, I cannot grow a lot of beard, but I can grow some mustache and beard, but not a lot. Maybe I've seen me sometime. A lot of people they have this big beard, and they say we are from Seth because Abel was killed, and yeah. So yeah, we are from both actually, and we have a lot of trouble in Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu, he crashed the demonstration for the Haredi Orthodox Jews, the religious people in Israel. They were demonstrating. They don't want to fight. Jesus Christ, he said, do not engage in fight. Kingdom of God is not on earth. They refuse to go to the military. The police is arresting these people, sending them to the war in Gaza and other places against their will. So they are protesting. They don't want to fight. They want peace, but they want to study religion, learn about Yahweh, Jehovah, and other deities, other stuff, religious stuff, schools. They've been doing all this all time since Israel was created. Since Israel was created, but now Prime Minister Netanyahu, he want everybody to go to war because he want to have a greater Israel. So no time for pray, just war, war, war. And people are fed up. Actually, they don't want that stuff. So we see here, let's see here once more time. This is only 2 minutes. This is the best video I got for you today, actually. So we see how it's going up. So I'm not gonna put my finger. I'm gonna use this stuff. So it's going up. So here it came from the horizon, went up, 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 and this is spaceship of Uranus, our Father, Father of Jesus Christ, Father of all. We are sons and daughters of God, everybody. So let's put the time count. 20 seconds in the air. See how it's doing. I can make it big for you. I can zoom out here. I can zoom out if I want to, but I want to show you the city beneath. That's why we have details, pictures, a lot of pictures. and it's almost 40 minutes. Tired in my hand. I'm holding the phone in my hand. Now 50 seconds and it's turning around, came from the right hand of yours, now going to the right hand of yours, made a U-turn, 180 degrees, change in the position in the air, people. This is no regular aircraft. This is spaceship, and it's spaceship belonging to, like I said, Anu, King An, Uranus, Ahura Mazda, Allah, Jehovah, as you wish, and even Varuna from India, Brahman. So a lot of names. Same God, one God, God of all. He's showing his spaceship. Now it disappears. 1 minute 50 seconds. It disappears. Yeah. So yeah, that was not like little bit. That was much, of course. But I usually do this stuff here. So I usually show the stuff here, and we were here somewhere. We were here somewhere. Let's see, not 16. I believe we were 13 December. This is 14, so you see a lot here. Maybe let's see here. So this stuff you have seen. This is 12 December, and you have seen this stuff. I'm not gonna show it. You have seen this stuff. This is when you take a picture, and it's different, people. You see what I mean? This is the difference. So I'm not gonna show it. I'm uh, gonna read about the clashes in Israel, Holy Land. But this stuff is the fiery spaceship, fiery, or I say fiery, it's fiery, and this is the story. Talked about this story before. So this is Song of Songs, and this is the story between the struggle between the farmer and the shepherd. Inanna prefers the farmer, marriage, sex, and divorce in ancient Sumeria. Abel, the shepherd, was slain by his brother Cain. The farmer, of jealousy, not because of God, accepted the sacrifice of Abel or the gift, but because it was actually Inanna, she chose Abel because Abel was a shepherd and he provided meat and fat and milk, and the other one he just provides vegetables and fruits, maybe. I don't know, it was vegetables. So she chose Abel. Actually, Tammuzid, who died also, and he was a shepherd, just like Jesus Christ. He went down to the underworld, and then he's coming back every month in July. And the name Tammuzid, in Semitic language, meaning July month, because the sun will be shining, and it's like the most shiny sun is like putting it is doing what it does in the summer. And this is the light and opposite to the darkness. So he went to the darkness and he came to the light. This is resurrection. And this is the fertility cult in Mesopotamia. And here it is. Inanna prefers the farmer, sees the farmer and the shepherd. But her brother, he convinced her to marry with the shepherd. However, Utu, that is the sun, thought the Muzid, the month of July, her husband, yet not married, she was confused to choose between Enk, Enkmidu, the farmer, and the Muzid, the shepherd. Shepherd was better suited for her. They both argued the shepherd could provide everything a farmer could. And apparently she was convinced and took Tamuzi to be her husband. This is a story. God does not like prefer meat to vegetables and the stuff. They took it from the Sumerian and put it in the Bible. Unfortunately, people still believe everything like without taking consideration of the sources to these stories. So they don't understand what kind of God he prefers to have meat or to have stuff like shepherd, uh, why he prefers the meat, not the vegetables, and why is discriminating between two brothers. And the jealousy, of course, it become an issue. Jealousy appears because God accepts one gift and not the other one's gift. So this is some kind of discrimination. This is actually about the lady, the woman. She wants to get married. She wants to have a future, like planned. She's gonna get babies. She need to have like she wants gonna spend her life eating meat and milk. So you can give milk to her children. Oh, she gonna only eat vegetables, maybe fruits sometimes. Will not be enough, of course. So she chose the Muzid, the shepherd. That's just like Jesus Christ. He was also a shepherd. My vulva, the horn, the boat of heaven, is full of eagerness like the young moon. My untyped land lies fallow. Ask for me, Inanna. Who will plow my vulva? Oh, this is like erotic. This is erotic, people. But of course, we have Song of Songs. Let's see if we have it. Just because I mentioned it, see if we have it. So lot of links. Let's see here. So yeah, I got it here on my other phone. I'm gonna show it to you. Then I'm gonna finish. We were talking about what happened in Israel today. Went hard on the went hard on the Netanyahu. He went hard on the protesters. So let's see. Let's read here about this stuff happened yesterday. Five Israeli police injured. So sorry. 13 cops injured as the so 13 cops hurt as ultra Orthodox riot in Jerusalem. Police used tear gas, arrest 4. Violence began as Inspector issuing parking ticket was attacked by two young men, apparently draft dodgers, who threatened to slaughter him. Rioters also attacked bus with children. So here you see what's going on in Jerusalem, people. So Israel meltdown. So Israel meltdown and Spaceship of King Anu. So they are hitting. This is like priests. You don't go do that if you are religious state like they claim. You don't do that. These are all elderly people. You don't hit them like this is an insult, and people are not like people are emotional in that region. It's a holy land. You go hitting on the Jews like that, rather anti-Semitic, and of course they're gonna turn the cars upside down. You don't do this stuff. So hundreds of young Haredi men clashed with police in Jerusalem Thursday, injuring 13 officers and overturning a cruiser in a riot apparently sparked an attempt to issue a parking ticket. Five of the injured officers were taken to the hospital and protest through stones and other objects at the forces who arrived at the scene. Police had announced full arrest of early Thursday evening. The commotion broke out of municipal. So this stuff will happen again, I believe, because you have insulted these guys, and these guys, it's all about they must have this pride and respect among their followers. They don't like this stuff. They don't want to fight. Leave them alone, Netanyahu. We are fed up with your wars, never-ending wars. Like you jump from one war to another war just to skip the court. They are you is wanted. You need to have an investigation. So we are tired of Prime Minister Netanyahu just jumping from one war to another war, and he now is beating up these people, the religious people who want to study the Bible, Torah. Rather disgusting behavior of Prime Minister Netanyahu. People are fed up with this guy. Karma will take over later on, and you're gonna learn the hard way. Don't do this stuff. You don't do this stuff. So this is a biblical song, the song of the songs, and the Sumerian love song. So we're gonna read a little bit. We're gonna do like this. We're gonna read a little bit. I get rather upset seeing Prime Minister Netanyahu acting like he's acting. Need somebody to help him to behave. He's not behaving. You don't do that in the Holy Land. And this stuff we're gonna learn the hard way, like I said. So let's read the biblical book commonly known as Solomon's Song of Songs or Canticles. So lost it. Sorry for that. Need to do this other way around. Otherwise, we're gonna. So yeah, the biblical commonly known as Solomon's Song of the Songs or Canticles is like no other book in the Old Testament. Unlike the other biblical writing, is not concerned with history of Hebrew people and contains no revealing prophecies or inspiring preachment. In fact, it seems to be nothing more than a loosely organized collection of census or so yeah, this is about love, romantic. Um, so it's not like the rest of the Bible. It's about the sacred marriage between a king and Marte, the Canaanite goddess of love. But they changed the names and they claim it was Solomon who was worshipped and adored. And so this is in 1 Kings 11:5. You can find it there. But the Canaanite rite itself has Mesopotamian roots. It goes back to Tammuz. We talked about Tammuz shepherd and his wife Ishtar or Inanna cult, which is in turn is Semitic Akkadian counterpart to Sumerian Tamuzi Inanna. So we have Tamuzi Ishtar in Akkadian, and we have Samuria, Tamuzi, and uh, Tammuz and Ishtar in the Akkadian, and Tammuz and Inanna, Tamuzi. So the name here, Tamuzi, becomes Tamuzi, Tammuz, and Ishtar becomes Inanna. So they are the one and the same. So this is a cult, in the fertility cult. Talked about this in Sumeria, in Akkadian. So it became part of the Bible, and it's called Songs of the Songs by Solomon, yeah, the lover. And they said even it is about Yahweh and his people. And they said even the Christians said it's about Jesus Christ and his bride, the church. Actually, it is Inanna, the fertility goddess, goddess of love in Mesopotamia, Sumerian literature, and her beloved Tammuzid or Tammuz. So yeah, Tamuzi Inanna cult. So read about this one, the biblical song of songs, the Sumerian love song. So we have this sad story. A plane went down in USA. 5 were killed. Very bad season, very bad year for airplanes in America. A lot of airplanes went down. So 5 killed in the crash. So why are planes falling down all the time? We don't really know. So very bad indeed. This is the one, I believe. Let's see this one. We finished. This guy died. He was famous. So ex NASCAR driver and his family among seven. Sorry, it was seven killed in U.S. plane crash. This is 19 hours ago, yesterday. The former NASCAR driver and his family were among the seven killed in a plane crash at regional airport in North Carolina. The car racing organization has said the highway patrol spokesman said people on the ground confirmed that Greg Biffle was among those who boarded the plane. The Cessna C-550 crashed while landing at Stateville Regional Airport around 10:20. Officials investigated the incident. Greg was more than champion driver. He was the beloved member of the NASCAR community. Fierce competitor France. So he was the NASCAR. These guys they compete. They drive cars and race like Formula. And this is the plane here went down. Sorry for this accident. We don't know yet what happened. And yeah, that's all, people. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Please like and share. I have a lot of pictures to show you. I'm gonna show it later on. I'm tired now, but I want to comment about this accident and what's going on in Israel. I want to show you the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Blessings.